Good morning, good morning. Come on in and let me know if you're around. If you're catching the live, come and say hi. Let me know where you're joining me from. If you're on the replay, drop me a little hashtag replay. Let me know that you caught this and what you think of the card and the tapping. And if you're thinking, cards, tapping, what's she talking about? Then you must be new here and you're very welcome. My name's Emma Starling. I'm the Tap Into Impact Coach. I'm also known as the Inner Smile Coach. That's my business name. And it's my mission to spread the word and the use of emotional freedom technique and energetic expansion. So energy modalities that help you to come back to center and be empowered. Because we've been taught to disempower ourselves. We've been taught to forget just how powerful we really are. And we've been taught to forget all about our body's own systems for healing, for feeling better, and for succeeding and all the rest of it. And I'm going to teach you how. So the point of the daily tap is that we pick a card, an affirmation card of some kind, oracle, tarot, whatever it is. And we use the message that's on that card. And I show you how to tap, where to tap. And the point of it is that we do it every day together so that you get the cumulative benefits of tapping daily, which are things like lowered stress, better sleep, better digestion, quicker recovery from a stress response. So when you're in a stress response and you've got cortisol and adrenaline flowing around your body, then tapping helps to metabolize that and slow it down and replace it with feel-good hormones like serotonin and dopamine. And you regulate lots and lots of things, and your immune function goes up and your memories get reconsolidated and all sorts of fantastic things. And it all starts with tapping for a few minutes every day. So that's what this is about. And today I'm using the Oracle of the Seven Energies again by Colette Baron Reid. It's a lovely deck. If you're not into cards, please don't worry. You don't have to be for this to work. You also don't have to believe in tapping for it to work. And so what tapping is, for those of you who don't know, is we are going to lightly tap some acupressure points around the face, the top of the body and the head, whilst saying a statement or two. And what that will do is it will calm any stress that's in the body, whether you know what that's about or not. And it will make you feel really good. I'm just going to wait till my fan points back onto me and I'm going to stop it there. Hold on, because I'm absolutely boiling. Yeah, and then and all the rest of it. So it will calm your stress response and make you feel amazing. So let's have a look what the message might be for us in the cards today. Okay, wonderful. So the card that's just flown out of the deck is number 37, the Oracle's Gift. And you can't beat a cup of tea, can you? So, tea leaves, Oracle, oh, look, matchy. I am actually a trained Oracle as well. So that's interesting to make that connection. So number 37, let's see what it says. And what I invite you to do is just notice what happens in your body as you're listening to me read this out, right? Hey, Lisa. So this talks about second sight. It talks about clairvoyance, seeing the future, fate as a future determined by the choices you make now, seeing the signs around you, recognizing potentials versus absolute determinism. It says when we ask for a sign from the universe, we're essentially asking for divine guidance that we believe needs to come from a source outside of us. This is because we don't always trust our intuition, our ability to read between the lines and see beyond time and space. And so we ask for signs and look for mystical reassurance that our mundane lives don't seem to offer. However, an oracle simply provides an answer that's already inside of us. And that's how the tarot and oracle work, right? Oracles show up in myriad ways. Sometimes you see a billboard or you hear a song or pull an oracle card and you get the exact message you need to support your choices or show you the way forward. Regardless of how the sign appears, an oracle is a reminder that you are part of the vast universe. You are witnessed by the great mystery and loved and cared for. It's a reminder that life is magical. You are magical. Today, trust in your own capacity to know what's right, to tune into source and also be able to read the signs reflecting what's true and real within you. Let this oracle give you the gift of knowing that you are indeed on the right track. Repeat the mantra, light within me creates miracles in my life. The magic is inside of you. It's outside of you. It's all around you and it's within you. What a lovely message this morning. So that's really beautiful. Hi, Steph. Good to see you. That's a really beautiful message for this morning. You are the oracle. You have everything you need inside of you to know the answer that you're seeking. So my question to you is, and you don't have to answer it on this page, but before we start tapping, to tune into this properly, what is the answer that you are seeking? Or what are you seeking an answer about? Because if you knew the answer, you wouldn't be seeking it. What is it that you're seeking an answer about? Okay, just tune in. And also, I want you to think about how often you go outside of yourself for the answers, okay? Rather than going inside to your own oracle gift, your own knowledge, your own innate knowledge, right? So while you tune into that, just notice where it shows up in your body and what it feels like. Well, I just blow my nose, excuse me. Oh gosh, my hay fever has not been like this for years. Just tune into where you feel it in your body. So for example, you might feel a bit of a charge in your jaw, like an electrical current. You might feel a bit of a lurch in your stomach. You might feel a sprinkle of excitement in your shoulders. There's all sorts of ways that this could show up. But what are you asking for an answer about? Now, what I'm going to invite you to do as well, let's play a game. I want you to guess what the answer might be. Okay? Before we start tapping, guess what the answer might be. Just guess. And then when we start tapping, we're going to come back to that. And we're going to see if you get any clarity around whether that guess was right. Okay, so which one do I tap? There we go. So taking 2 fingers and full responsibility for your own well-being. Hey, Karen, just in time. We start on the eyebrow. Oh, hold on. What was the phrase? It says to repeat this mantra. So on the eyebrow, the light within me, outside of the eye, creates miracles in my life. Under the eye, the light within me, under the nose, creates miracles in my life. On the chin, the light within me, down to the collarbones, creates miracles in my life. Breathe into any resistance that might be coming up. Some of you have got it. I can feel it. Breathe into that resistance. Good morning, Deb. Under the arm, the light within me, top of the head, creates miracles in my life. Let's go one more. The light within me, outside of the eye, creates miracles in my life. Under the eye, the light within me, keep breathing. Under the nose, creates miracles in my life. On the chin, the light within me, collarbones, creates miracles in my life. Under the arm, the light within me, top of the head, creates miracles in my life. All right, come to a stop. Take a nice deep breath. How did that feel? So tune into that thing that you needed an answer on and that you had a guess at the answer. And now just tune in, and you might want to place a hand on your heart. You might want to I place a hand on my sacral. So just below the belly button, just here. So if your belly button's there, just place a hand on your sacral there. And just ask the question, what is the answer to this? Or is this the answer or something? And just see what you get. So a sacral response is where you kind of feel like a hell yeah. And you can test that so you get to learn what a hell yeah is in your body. Was the answer that you guessed at before, was it right? Do you feel like it was right? And don't second guess yourself. This is literally, first answer is the only answer I can accept. Just trust your instinct on it. Because your instinct is your higher self, is your intuition. It's very rarely wrong, unless you are fueled by fear and you're in a complete stress response and you've been overridden, which is exactly why we tap, right? To get clarity on the answer. Because when you're stressed, your thinking part of the brain, it goes offline. It's not connected in the circuit. If this is a brain circuit, right? Your thinking mind detaches from the circuit. Ergo, you can't make a decision properly. You can't access your creativity. You can't access as much intuition as you did when it was online, right, and working properly. And so what happens when we tap is that circuit is recreated. So the thinking mind comes back online, it connects to everything else, and you can think straight, you can make a decision quickly and solidly, right? Does that resonate for anybody? Do you ever find that when you're really stressed that you're just like, and you're just dithering? It's not a judgment, it's a fact, right? It's how the brain works. Like, nobody's immune from this stuff. Lots of yawning into my release. Fantastic, Steph. Amazing. Good, good, good. I'm glad that that's the case. And if anybody has got a revelation about their the answer that they were seeking, then I'd love to know. So if you are wondering whether you can make a career out of your gifts, right? And maybe you're psychic, maybe you're a medium, maybe you are a Reiki master, maybe you are a reflexologist, maybe you're a crystal healer, maybe you're an EFT practitioner, maybe you're an NLP or an RTT practitioner, maybe you are a therapist of some kind. And you're wondering, can I make a success of this? Is this actually going to work? This to me tells me that you have everything inside of you to make it work, or to know the answer, the right answer as to whether it will or it won't. Right? Now, there are some places left on energetic expansion, second intake. Our welcome party is tomorrow afternoon. We start the live training next week. If you've already trained in EFT, you can get £1,000 off the price, right? That's huge. So you're saving 30%. And we've added a 12-month payment plan. So if you've been sat on the fence thinking, actually, that's a bit pricey for me, then if you are already qualified in EFT, it'll be £200 a month, including VAT. If you're not already qualified in EFT, you'll get an EFT certification with it, and it'll be £300 a month for 12 months. Now, it sounds like a lot of money, maybe, but it's a triple certification, which means it's a professional certification. It's fully accredited with the EFT and Mindfulness Center. And you can either start a brand new career with it, or you can add it into your toolbox. You have everything you need inside of you. And if this is going to help you make a decision, then I highly encourage you to tap on what that might be. So as I say, if you want some details about it, put expansion in the comments. I'll drop you a little link. I'll pop a link in here anyway, so you can have a read about the information. You'll need about 4 to 5 hours a week, probably, to do it. There's a 3-hour live training stint and then a 90-minute practice pod with me, so I can coach you and guide you. And you learn emotional freedom technique, you learn the conscious energy clearing codes, and you learn energetic expansion, how to fit it all together and keep your clients and yourself emotionally and energetically safe. So I would love to take you through that if you feel that is for you. Agree on the stress shit? Yeah, absolutely. My stomach got calmer after, so definitely went from fear to calm. I love that, Steph. It's so powerful, isn't it, when you can not have control, but like bring your body back to center like that and get reconnected with your body. It's really powerful. And the more we do it, the more the cumulative benefits kick in. So with that, I'm going to leave you to it. Have a wonderful day, whatever it is you're doing. Feel free to share this. If you've loved this comment and it's helped you, it might help somebody else. So share with integrity, please, if you feel called, and make sure that you've followed and subscribed and all of that jazz, and hit the notifications. And I will see you again tomorrow, early doors on the Daily Tap. Bye for now.